And keeping our focus on West Asia, where Iran and the United States continue to be on a confrontation path. In the latest, West Asia's lone Shia powerhouse issued a stark warning to the US allies in the Gulf, telling them not to allow the use of their territory in any potential American military action against the Islamic Republic. A report citing a senior Iranian official says that Tehran would consider any support for a US attack by its Gulf allies an act of hostility. The Iranian official claimed that the Islamic Republic has issued what he called notices to Iraq, Kuwait, the United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Turkey, and Bahrain against allowing the United States to use their territories to attack Iran. The official warned that any support to the US by these countries would have, quote-unquote, serious consequences. Now, according to the publicly available data, the US has a total of 12 military bases in these countries, and Washington maintains them to protect the security interests of its allies in the region. All of these bases are in the countries in Iran's neighborhood, which have signed security treaties with the US. Tehran's stark warning comes days after US President Donald Trump warned the country to join direct nuclear negotiations or else face American attacks. Tehran says that its forces remain on high alert to respond to any potential American attack. Despite the American president's most direct threats of an attack, Iran has rejected his call for direct talks over the issue of acquiring nuclear weapons. Instead, Iran says it is willing to pursue indirect negotiations through Oman, a longtime mediator between Iran and the US. Now, Tehran says through indirect negotiations, it is looking to evaluate Washington's sincerity about finding a political solution to the nuclearization issue. Iran's intents on indirect negotiations and Trump's determined call for nothing but direct talks with Tehran has put the US and Iran ties on an even more volatile path. Now, the warning from Iran has also added to the already tense atmosphere in the region amid the ongoing conflicts in Gaza, Lebanon, and Yemen. At the same time, America's allies in the region also remain on edge about the prospect of further escalation of US-Iran tensions, especially in the strategically crucial Gulf, which is home to a significant portion of the world's oil supplies. For now, Tehran says there remains a 2-month window during which Oman-mediated talks with the US could help avert further conflict. However, the clock is ticking, with growing fears of Israel acting unilaterally if negotiations stall, and also the looming threat of renewed international sanctions if Iran further accelerates its nuclear enrichment.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
The Prime Minister Modi.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.